Flosstube. I'm going to do Adele's Fer Realz Tho Tag today. Looks really fun, so I'll put a link on the bottom as well when I've done it. So, question 1. Fer Realz Tho, what level of stitcher do you consider yourself to be? I'm not a beginner. I would say intermediate, because I can tackle the heids. I'm about to tackle my first mirabilia, but there's a lot I can't, or not a lot I haven't tried yet. I haven't tried any speciality stitches. Yeah, so I would say intermediate. Question 2. Fer Realz Tho, how many whips, UFOs do you honestly have? This includes things that you gave up on and threw out. I think I have 10 whips. There might be a couple lurking in the bottom of the cupboard. I have 1 UFO and probably soon to be another one. So yeah. Question 3. Fer Realz Tho, are you enabled easily? Oh, I'd say no. There's some things I see that I think, oh, I've got to have those. Usually needle minders. But with regards to charts and kits and things, I'd say no. No, I like what I like. Occasionally I see them and I think, oh yeah, they're really nice. But no, I'm going to say no. Question 4. Fer Realz Tho, do you suffer from SAD, Stitcher's Attention Deficit Disorder? No, I don't. No. I'm quite focused and no, I don't. Question 5. Fer Realz Tho, have you ever finished a full coverage project, a Haid, Tilton Crafts, etc.? If no, how far have you got? Yes, I have. I finished it was the first Heaven and Earth design that I did last year, and it was the only project I worked on. I loved it so much. I didn't work on anything else, so I think I started it in May last year and finished it in the October. And it's Alice in Clockwork by Jasmine Beckett Griffith. Oh, sorry about all that glare. But yeah, she's gorgeous. Love her. She's up on my wall in my living room. Pride of place. Where are we? Question 6. Fer Realz Tho, do you enjoy confetti? Lots of stitches in different colours. Sometimes I do. It has its place. So usually on the Heaven and Earth there's blocks of confetti and then blocks of block colour. So it does break up. So I don't mind confetti because you can see the effect it has on the finished piece. So no. Question 7. Fer Realz Tho, how many finishes do you have this year so far, and how does this compare to your whip UFO number from question 2? I have 1 finish, which I finished last night actually, so I'm going to hopefully frame it today, and that's my Home of a Needleworker from Little House Needleworks. So that is my one and only finish for this year. It doesn't really compare to my whip number because the whip number is so much larger, but I'm very pleased with that one. So, question 8. Fer Realz Tho, are you bothered by your answer in the last question? Would you rather have a smaller or larger number? No, I'm not bothered because a lot of my projects are big projects, which I love doing, so I love the challenge. The new rotation I started on week 4, I'm going to add a small whip in. So hopefully that number will increase through the year. But no, I'm not bothered about the finishes. I like a finish, but I enjoy the process so much, it doesn't bother me that I don't have many finishes. Question 9. For reals though, do you have any perhaps embarrassing, dirty little stitchy secrets? I do. I don't know if I should tell you. You probably all fall off your chair and think, oh my God, she's awful, that woman. I frame my own pieces, and the very first one I did, I watched a YouTube tutorial and I did all the lacing on the back and mounted everything. Now I use a piece of card, I iron it around the card and I put masking tape on it, and that's it. And I stitched a piece for somebody last year. It was a beautiful piece and I was so excited I wanted to frame it that day, so I used a cereal box and framed it around the cereal box and stuck it in a frame. So yeah, that's my dirty little stitching secret. I frame them all the same now because they never come out of the frames, they're hanging on the wall. But yeah, don't judge me. Question 10. For reals though, I dare you to show me your messiest back. Okay, it's probably my Heaven and Earth Design Old World map. I did the Hay challenge on Facebook on this one, so that's the front, which is nice and neat. It's as tight as a drum, this is, because when I did the 10 block challenge there was so much confetti. So that is the mess of the back. It's quite horrendous. You can hardly make out any of the picture, but hey ho, nobody sees the back. The smaller pieces I do, I try and keep them quite neat, and they do look like the back of the Home of the Needleworker is more or less the same as the front. So, but on Heaven and Earth Designs, and when you're parking, you can't have a neat back, so I don't stress about that really. But I think that Old World map probably is my messiest one. The Alice in Clockwork one was quite messy actually, but I'm not getting that out of the frame to show you. So those are my answers for Adele's For Reals Though tag. That's really fun. I'll put the link at the bottom, so if you want to have a go, have a go. It's really good hearing everybody's answers. Anyway, I will be back later in the week, hopefully with an update. So have a great weekend everybody, happy stitching, and I'll see you soon.